Hey kittens, it's Leo. I'm back with another video. Like I said with my last video from yesterday, I'm trying to knock them all down since, I had a delete scare, okay? So now we're focusing on the Black Bachelor family household, which is attached with Bella Goth. This is Bella Goth's childhood home and family before she became a goth. So why not? I did the goth family, and now I'm working on Bella Bachelor before she became a goth. I'm hoping I'm saying her name right, but it is Bella Bachelor. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the family real fast. And this is actually one of my favorite builds. I'm going to say that real fast. This is one of the favorite builds I built. I'm not going to lie, based on how weird the house was shaped, I did not know what to do with it. But you know what? I did my thing, and I did my thing good. Okay, I did it very, very well. And I love the end result with it. You might skip it just to look at the end. But if you're here just to listen to me talk, have me in the background, eat, do whatever you gotta do, then hey, you're here for the long haul, for a good time. So let's get started. So, Bella's family, the Bachelor family, it consists of Simis Bachelor and Jacosta. I'll be honest with you, I've never been good with names. I practiced these names before I even started the video. Was I good with it? No. But you know what? I've never been good with names. I've been terrible with names. And Bachelor, which is her mom and dad. Her grandparents on her dad's side is Milton Bachelor and good Lord. I'm about to have a seizure trying to say that name. Inarita. Okay, Bachelor. I probably butchered that name so bad. And also, she has an older brother named Michael. Oh my God, thank God, Michael Bachelor, who it just so happens to show on here that he is deceased. Not sure how he passed away, but she's the only living family member in the future. Not now, as of now, of course her grandparents are deceased, her parents are alive, her brother is alive, but it shows that in the future her brother passes away at a young age, and she is the only living member of her family on the Bachelor side. All the Goths are very much so alive and well. I don't know why her brother passed away. I might have to do more research on that, because I just found that out, not that long ago. So I am curious about that. Like I said, the Sims have a lot of lore. The Sims have a lot of lore about them, which I just found very interesting. I love doing research on the Sims and getting all the tea and gossip about them. But, I should do better on, presenting that to you guys as well in due time. So it has some, information on here, their monologue. Says the Bachelor, a man without a wife, also an old French surname, driven from the old French bachelor, from the medieval Latin. I can't read other languages, okay? Anyways, Michael, who is like God, Bella, Italian for beautiful. Simis, pun on Sim, is really. Anyways, so the name reads Sim is Bachelor. That's lame. Anyways, as I continue, it could, however, be a real name in the Sims universe. Okay. Imagination. Jocasta? I don't know how, am I saying that right? She's basically her mother. And they got Milton, English surname for Milltown, and that one name I cannot. It's a Spanish name. It means home ruler. So whoever knows how to speak Spanish, I'm sorry. I cannot read. I can barely read English, let alone Spanish. So yeah, that's basically her family and all. They don't have much going on in there. They're basically just a tight-knit family, and Simis sees it to everything and everyone is in its place. And now, if only the other neighborhood kids were all well behaved as Michael and Bella, okay? they're basically the picture perfect family. Like, you couldn't ask for a better loving family. Growing up, it seems like in The Sims 2, Sims 3, Bella used to sneak out a lot as a teenager to go meet with, um, oof, with Mortimer Goth. Why did I forget how to say his name? Well, Mortimer Goth. She used to sneak out a lot as a teen to go sneak off to go see her little boyfriend or whatever. It's just what teenagers do. So basically, they're destined to be together in The Sims. Even though here they start off as children, and you can play however you want to play with it. You can break their destiny, you can keep their destiny, and just start playing them, make them a couple. But I thought it'd just be cute to just, build their home together. Like, each Sim had a connection with how I built them, and some I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna just build. So here we go. Anyways, back to my own personal commentary. Yeah. That's all. I did a good job. I didn't do perfect, but I did a good job of trying to update you on the family that I'm building for. Yeah, anyway, so on my last video, I really tried using ChatGPT to help me make a thumbnail on the Goth family, and it did horrible. So I just did my usual, just posted, just the house itself and kept it moving, because when I tell you, I spent an hour trying to make a thumbnail, and then when I finally made a decent looking thumbnail, it just wasn't perfect. It wasn't pretty enough, and at that point, it was getting late. I needed to get ready to go to bed so I can go to work in the morning, because, now I got 2 jobs. One I get paid for and the other I don't. But I needed to get ready in the morning, so I decided, you know what, just do my regular and just put the video out there, and eventually, I guess in the near future, I'll figure out how to make thumbnails, and maybe I can fix them up later. I don't know if that's even possible, but I can try. But yes, as you can see, the house is starting to come together. Like, as I start building and building more, I started to really, really love the house. I wanted to kind of keep that Latin feel that it was getting, because obviously this family is, Latin, Spanish, and I ended up learning that about Bella Goth. Like, I always thought they were Indian, but no, they're a Latin family. So the more you learn. So I think Mortimer is of Caucasian descent. I'm not 100% sure. They could be Italian, or I don't know. Like, they don't really specify as much, but it's just a guess. But Bella is Latina. And so I try to keep that kind of like homey feel of a Latin family, and honestly, it's not really much to it. It's just a normal family. I grew up around a lot of Spanish people. I practically feel like I am Spanish sometimes. But I'm not. I'm African American. Well, I'm not African, but I'm Black American. But I grew up around a lot of Spanish people, so I try to keep in mind like what their house looked like. I know they always have like rosaries, Mother Mary, and all over their homes, because Catholicism, not all, depending on types, but they didn't have that. I didn't really think about that when building this home, I'm be honest with you, but honestly, I just wanted to make it look cute, make it look like a family home, make it nice. I thought putting like these booths on the side, I don't think as I play the game, they can't really sit on those little booths, but it's for the aesthetic. They just sit on the chairs that I put out there, but let's just pretend that they can actually sit there with the table there. Yeah. I guess I really don't have much to say. But like, I'm just like in awe of this build. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that I built this, and I'm glad that I remembered that I did. I'll be honest, I don't remember, like, when I go back and I rewatch this, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, big brain, like, I really did that. Like, I really just came up with that and presented it, and like, bam, here she is. Like, I did a really good job. I'm in love. Like, that's how you know that you are good at what you do, when you like forget about a work and then you look at it and then you're like, I did that. It's the best feeling ever. Oh my gosh, so with this kitchen, I decided to just keep the kitchen like this dark thing because it was very dark when I first saw it. And so I was like, okay, like I don't have to make everything look like fancy and rich. Let's just say they're just a normal modern family and they just, getting by, but they're not struggling. So I decided to kind of keep that wood theme in there, kind of like it was like, because this home is a little older, and I'll say like they revamped most of the house, but they kept some of the old characters in it. So, and I liked it. I liked it. It's really cute. I liked what I did with it. I do have a habit of like adding a little like vent over the oven and the stove and stuff like that in all my builds, I've noticed. But I just feel like it looks nice. I probably need to learn how to stay away from that and do something different eventually, but for now we're stuck with this, okay? um and I decided to add some pictures to kind of give this house some life, add more character to the home, because I didn't want to just to leave it like plain. And I was like, once I really was going, I was really going, like I was focusing on each room. Now me, usually when I build, like I don't really focus at one room at a time. I just do multiple at a time, and then I just like come back later. But like I really was feeling this build so much that I was like, nah, I gotta lock in. I gotta do one room at a time. Like I have a thought, I have a brain, I have something going on, and it's working and it's kicking, and I need to work with it, okay? And I really love their bathroom too. Like I sometimes I when it comes to really big bathrooms, I want to like separate the toilet from everything else, but I didn't want to do what I usually do here and like just add another wall. So I added this divider in the bathroom to kind of separate the toilet from everything else, and it honestly worked very well. Still looks very nice, beautiful, fit with the color scheme and everything. And you got a little privacy from the toilet, so when people walk in, it's just like, oh, is that you in there? It's like, oh crap, I didn't know you were in there. Unless they open that front door, then I don't know what to tell you. But other than that, like I liked it. I like that I didn't, add like just another wall to give more privacy, and just added that because it just gave more character. Okay, it just gave like, okay, we're renting the house on a budget and making it look nice still, and I liked it. I feel like if I did add like extra walls, it just wouldn't have like looked as good. Um, but yeah, and I try to make this like space kind of like a space where like they don't really like watch TV, or like this more like a family room when they want to like have their family meetings or spend time together. But it's not really a space where they like spend as much time in there. So it is kind of like a little vacant, but it's still like, oh, like we still, hang out in here. I need to learn how to like get some cheats or some mods so I can like add more stuff to like coffee tables and stuff, because I don't have that, and there was so much I wanted to add on there, but I couldn't do that, so I had to work with what I had. Maybe I can find that, because I see other builders that have that, and I'd be jealous. Oh my god, I love this space. Like this entry of the home, there's two entries. You could just sit whenever, like say like if she ever like her and like Monomer or whatever how you say his name, like he comes down and watch her like look at her prom dress or whatever, and he's waiting right there like, oh, so romantic, so romantic. You can't do that in The Sims, but it's a nice thought though. So then I worked up here in the hallway. It is 3 floors. This house is 3 floors, and upstairs, I decided to make that the brother's room. He has his own little like apartment private area, so like, I did add an entertainment section up there, his bedroom, his own bathroom, so he don't really have to come down unless he need to eat. Pretty much, he has his own shower, everything, TV up there, so he's living it up, his own mini apartment. I would love that as a kid. I love that now, still live, well, I don't live rent free. I do help pay rent. But, it would be nice if like, I was rent free and, I had my own little apartment on the 3rd floor. But, I still live with family. Oh, that sounds like a dream. But yeah, so his stuff is upstairs, but we're gonna get there now. Right now, we're working on the parents' room. I was really struggling on like what to do, but like I was trying to keep that Latin feel, or just everything to kind of be ethnic, um, exotic kind of feel. I didn't want everything to be basic. Like I wanted like the whole house to have character. Like we are an ethnic family. We, have our own beliefs. We want to have our own culture that we like hold dear to our heart. So I wanted to kind of keep that in mind when building this home, and trust me, I had a wonderful time doing that. Um, and try to keep that in mind based on like my own knowledge and what I know, and also what I already had on The Sims. Just work with what I got, and I think I did an amazing job. I made the room purple. It does. Oops, excuse me. It does look kind of blue, but like I had to stay away. I said I need to like do different colors. Like I need to stop doing like blue and pink and white all the time. Like I need to figure out different colors. So I decided to work with purple, and I really like this purple for the room. It really did a lot. Like it still gave mature. It didn't give like a child's room. Now with this, I kind of had to alter Bella's room. I did like how her room is. How her bed was already like. No, I don't think her bed was on the outside, or no, it was in here, but it just didn't look right. Um, I liked what I ended up doing with her room. I did have to expand the walls a bit because just one bed in here did not look right. And I was like, no, she needs like a big girl bed because this is not gonna do. How am I gonna make this look cute? And so I was thinking as I was in her room, like princess, cute. She already had like a pink theme, I think. I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. But like her previous bedroom looked like a dungeon. It was ugly. So I said, you know what? I'm going to keep this wall here. I could have deleted it. But I was like, you know what? It gives character. It gives something different. So I'm going to keep this wall here. Have it separate. Like she can have her little like desk area where she, does her books and stuff. And her clothes and her toys. Because she's still a child. And have her little workspace, and then like when she needs to rest she can go on the other side of her room, and that's where her bed and everything is. It's separate, it's cute, it's lovely, and so I liked what I really did with it. I feel like I really gave it a lot of character, and still kept its old charm. Like usually when I'm doing like rebuilds and like like fixing up a place, I try my best to keep the original, like even the house shape, everything. I just change it up to more of my style and making it look better. So I do the best that I can to keep the original. Unless it's that ugly, then I gotta change it. So yeah, like my job isn't to like destroy the entire house and make it brand new. Like no, I'm keeping the house, I'm keeping everything that comes with it. I'm just taking out the windows, taking out maybe some walls, maybe adding some walls, adding different areas, and just making it unique, making it pretty, making it nice, and making it look more like, oh my god, this is what the Sims people should have been doing. I did end up changing up that rug because it was too big. It was way too big. Oh wait, did I change the rug or did I just moved it? Or did I forget about it? Okay, I've just moved it. I did not change that rug. It's cute anyway, so I'm kind of glad I didn't change it. Watch me go back and change it and be like, oh, I did change it. Like I said, I kind of forgot about this build. So okay, now I'm working on the shared bathroom that Bella shares with her parents. Parents mainly have access to this bathroom, but this is a shared bathroom for them. I decided, like, when I think of like old homes, I was thinking of like my aunt and uncle's home and how their bathroom was set up. Their bathroom was a whole lot bigger than this, but like I had that in mind when building this because there's a lot separate. Like they have like the toilet, the shower, and the tub all separate, the vanity. I don't know, this house just gave like separate the toilet. I don't think I did it upstairs for the brothers. Is his name Michael? I don't think I did that for his bathroom. I think I kept it like the toilet exposed. But on the second floor and downstairs, it's kind of like, oh, a little bit of privacy. And since Michael is just up there by himself, like, what privacy? It's just you. I should have blended those rugs better, but I don't know if I kept them or took them out. I probably kept them. I like this bathroom as well because it's cute. I kind of stuck with like the purple theme, but like I like gave it like a different shade, like lavender, and kind of a little bit of brown in there as well. I like this bathroom a lot. Honestly, I really liked all of the homes in this because like it just gave character. And I think some point I did end up taking a break when I was going to the brothers' room because I kind of like, I'm not good at building like teenage boys' room. I don't know if you can hear that, but I have a dog. I mean, she's not my dog, she's my family's dog, but she barks all the time. So it's a miracle that I can like record without her barking her head off. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Oh my god, I am doing it again where I completely left the game without, saying, oops, let me pause, let me stop recording. Am I gonna edit this out just like the last video? No, we're just gonna wait until we come back. I knew it. I took like a mental break. I literally just said that I know I just stopped like because like I had no idea what to do for like the brothers' room, and like I took a mental break. I was just like, let me clock out. Okay, and now I'm back. I am back. Sorry about that, guys. It always cracks me up every time I'm looking back at this, and then I just dip. I dip, still recording while building. I'm just like, and I'm out. I had to get a mental break here, you guys, because like I had to figure out what I wanted to do. I am not good at building like little boy rooms or teenage boy rooms at all. I can do girl rooms all day, but when it comes to boy rooms, like I'm just stuck. But I think I did a pretty good job with his room. I try to like add some like character in there, maybe some bands that he's into, guitar and all that other stuff, some LED lights, purple LED lights over his bed. Boys, like I've seen boys with LED lights, they like that stuff. Now here's the bathroom. The bathroom, I did not change the floor, the wall, or anything. Like I think that out of all this, like I kept most of the stuff in there. Just of course added the shower. I think I added a different shower. I'm not really sure. I was struggling to figure out what I want to put right here and what it would look good. I really was struggling what I wanted to do with this bathroom, and I think I ended up like adding like a wall because it was awkward. Okay, and yeah, and I'm glad I did that. It looked so much better. But yeah, I added like a wall and a bigger shower. But I was struggling. I'm not gonna lie, because everything is new and updated, and his kind of looks a little old. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it and see how it goes. And I ended up still liking it anyway. It's not my favorite bathroom, but not my worst bathroom either. Try to add a little bit of something so it don't look too plain or too like, oh, I just was tired. But I really was doing my best to figure out what to do, and I really liked what I did. And then here I was like, oh, what should I do? So I decided, like, you know what, let me make this like a game room for his boys. Like, when his friends come over, they can all play video games up here, his entertainment section. So that's what I did right here. There was a lot of space. I didn't want to do too much because at the same time, like, the main family room is downstairs. So I didn't want to go too crazy. Oh, and I think this is cute. But yeah, I didn't want to do too much here, and I don't think I did. Just kind of like where the kids come up here and hang out. I don't think the parents really come up here that often, to be honest with you. I think they really just stay downstairs. Plus they old, they got bad knees, so do I. So who wants to go up and downstairs like that? Not I. But I still do, because I live in a 2-story house myself. So anyways, oh, and I always see people like add plants above like their little like stair area, so I decided to do the same. So I add a bookshelf because why not, And yeah, that's pretty much the whole builds. That's pretty much everything. And I really love the builds. Like, I had fun building this house. It's one of my favorite homes, and I did a lot of brighter themes because I'm used to doing a lot of dark themes. But yeah, so yeah, that's all I really have to say. And thank you guys for watching my video. Stay tuned for the next, and continue watching. Bye. Subscribe.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easy, baby. The only reason that I came through tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason that this dress is skin tight is 'cause I thought that you would like it. I'm only come for the secret outside because I want you to like it. The only reason I came through tonight